as it spools up and gets us out there. All right, I think we're live. I'm super excited here today. I'm actually we're live on Beth Shaheen's page. Is it Shaheen or Shaheen? Tell us how to say that.
Just how look, Shaheen.
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 Shaheen. Got it. That's all right. I like it. And we're live on my page. My name is Jim Lambright. And I've got to tell you, Beth, Stacy and I are so ecstatic about you choosing to join EXP and partnering with us on this business relationship. Now, I'm live on my page. We're live on your page. So like there might be some strangers that don't know each other, who we are. So Beth, take a second and tell everybody who's watching on my page a little bit about yourself and maybe even some stuff that people don't know about you.
Okay. Well, I recently decided to shift gears in my career. In the past, I've done raising children to jumping back into corporate America, climbing the ladder in marketing, director of PR, which has given me a lot of great, insight and experience along the way. But recently just decided to bail ship on corporate America. My company got bought and I had my real estate license just kind of in my back pocket and decided that, you know what, this is kind of more along the line of what my lifestyle is conducive to and what I want to do, and gives me a better opportunity in helping people. So I decided to just go ahead and jump full steam into real estate and was introduced to EXP by a high school friend of mine. Thank you, Tony Milano. And am thrilled so far with all of the support, all of the training, just fantastic opportunity. And that's kind of where I am.
Well, Beth, we're super excited because Stacey and I have been doing this since 1997, and we know a winner when we see one, and you've got the perfect background for it. You're a people person. You've got all the skills. Coming from a marketing background is going to benefit you so much. And being a mom, actually, believe it or not, because homes revolve so much around building a family, you've got all the background that you need, and we're looking forward to our partnership as we move forward on this thing and launch you into a new career. Isn't it exciting having like a rebirth? Again, it's terrifying and exciting at the same time, right?
It is. It is. Yeah, I think it is. There are some days I get up and I think, oh boy, what have I done? But then I stop and think, I hear friends talk about where they are in corporate America and things that are going on. And I think, no, you know what, this is where I want to be. And so I'm definitely a go after and get things done type of girl and figure it out along the way.
Well, I've seen that already in the way you pour yourself into training and things like that. And something that's going to be exciting about this for Beth and for people that are watching that know you, that know that you're jumping into this and you're newer jumping into it, is that Stacey and I are going to be there helping mentor you through this thing, right? Because people can feel really comfortable referring you business and introducing you to people they know because we've been doing it for 23 years. So that's what all this hair is. This isn't gray hair. This is what I call wisdom hair. If you're wondering what that is, Beth, it's wisdom hair that's on there. But we're going to be working together on this. So we're super excited about that. Now, for your buyers and sellers and investors, you have some really cool programs and things that you're going to roll out, you're going to offer them. Let's start with buyers first. So people that are looking to buy a home, as we know, you're going to represent them and you're not going to charge them anything to represent them, right? But you also have something above and beyond that as a realtor. All right, we got our friends. Who do we have with us?
Well, they heard somebody come in downstairs, so I don't know.
We love it. We love animals.
My assistant, Bentley, little Cavapoo. Yeah. So anyway,
you'll see some kittens jumping around behind me or something on there. We've got a house full here, so it's cool. We love animals here.
So yes, it is the Love Your Home Guarantee. I think you asked me about what unique offering that I'm going to give to buyers, and it's Love Your Home Guarantee. And what that is basically, I feel like your home is your oasis and environment. That's part of what drew me to real estate is your environment. My home environment too is so important to me because that's where you shut out the craziness of the world, and especially in today's world. So if you don't love your home, if I'm not able to successfully provide you with the service of finding a home that within a year from now you still don't love, then I will sell that house for you at no charge.
I love that. You know, one of the great things you're doing for people, Beth, is you're taking away that fear, that commitment fear. Ever met anybody who has fear of commitment?
Yes.
Yeah, right. That's a little side joke on that. But anyways, you know, you get a house and you buy it. And what happens if you hate your neighbors? Or what happens if something happens like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to commit because what if my job moves me to California? God forbid, right? Well, you're willing then to put a little skin in the game with these buyers. And you're saying, look, if you use me as a buyer's agent, there's no cost to them. You'll represent them. You'll help them get the best deal. You'll help them on new builds. You'll help them buy investment homes. You'll help them buy their single family homes, whatever they want to buy. And if for any reason it's not perfect for them after 1 year, you'll sell it at no cost to them, no, for free. You're not going to charge anything. That's incredible.
Right.
And I think it's a great program. And that's awesome, Beth. I mean, buyers obviously are going to get a great person representing them. And also, you've got some skin in the game with them on that. So you represent buyers. You're also going to be representing some sellers. And one of the reasons you chose EXP, what's the name of the program EXP is running? We're just now getting you involved in.
The Express Offers.
Express Offers program. So Beth is brand new with us on this. So she's in the process of getting certified. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit what this is. This is exclusive to EXP agents only. If you're a seller and you're watching this, you want to listen right now. Like you want to perk up and take a listen because EXP has what's called an iBuyer program. We have billions and billions and billions of dollars worth of money from Silicon Valley that we can have cash offers for your home. And you can exclusively do this through Beth and through EXP agents. And what that means is you don't even have to list your home. Some of you listening right now are never going to have to take a showing. You're going to be able to go and buy your home with the confidence of knowing you have a cash offer sitting there waiting for you that can close in 48 hours. So it gives you all kinds of flexibility. You don't have to do the dreaded double move. And Beth's going to bring that to the table with you. She's in the middle of classes right now for it. Going to be finishing it up here. She's got a few more hours of classes, but she'll be EXP Express Offer certified. And if you want to know more information about that, her number's down here at the bottom of the screen, scrolling along right here. Beth, you like phone calls or text better? What's your preference?
Either one. I have my phone with me all the time, so I'm pretty responsive to either a phone call or a text. Maybe text initially because I get a lot of spam calls.
Yeah.
And if I'm not recognizing the number, but yeah, I'm so excited about that program. I mean, I think that, you know, it is a scary thing, I think, sometimes for sellers to make the jump, put their house on the market, especially if they're worried about, well, I got to find something else. And if I find something else, then how do I coordinate the timing of all of that? So I think this is just such a win-win. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, there's so many sellers that are like, okay, I know my house will sell in like 3 days.
Right.
And so I want to find the house I want to buy. But then when they go to buy, they have to be a contingent offer. And nobody's taking contingent offers right now. Right. So then they lose in the bidding war on the house they want. And then it's just a catch-22. This alleviates all of it. It's a great program you're going to be able to offer to them, Beth. And we're super excited for you to be able to do that. Now, you said you mentioned to me when we were talking about partnering up on this, that you were going to do some stuff with investors too. What was your plans with investors? Explain that to people, what you're doing with that.
Right. So with investors, I too am an investor and am working with some folks right now that are investing specifically in the hot short-term rental arena. You know, the Airbnb business has exploded. And what I've kind of found is some of them set those properties up and they don't necessarily stage them to really differentiate themselves within that market so that they can get a better dollar return on their investment. So I'm getting certified for home staging. It's a legit home staging certification specifically for short-term rentals. And then we'll also be doing that for homes in general. So also with sellers, I can go in at no charge, help them stage their house, have that actual certification. And with investors, I'm offering basically to come in once they have bought something as an investment. Then what I'll do is go in and work with them on staging it without charging them a fee.
Oh, that's great. What a great value-added proposition. That's awesome. Is that a marketing term, value-added proposition? But I love it. What you're adding is you're adding extra value and you're going to go and get certified. So a lot of agents, here's what I liked about that. A lot of agents say, well, I'll help you stage your home. but they've never had any training on it. They're just going off their gut instinct, or they've been watching too much HGTV. You know what I mean, right? They think they got it figured out. You're actually taking the course to do that. So that's great. That's an added benefit really to your residential sellers and your investors on that. So that's a great program. Sometimes, Beth, there's a lot of people coming up that are thinking about buying a home, right? These millennial groups that are waiting until a little bit older now to buy it. But a lot of them think that they can't buy. They think that they need to have a bunch of money down. We know that they can get in for zero down. And also they think, well, I've got some credit issues. Some things have happened. We were talking about a credit repair program. What's your thoughts on that you're going to offer to those people?
I am totally on board with offering a credit program, a credit repair program, just because it helps. It's a win-win. And basically what it does is I can refer them to a credit repair, a company that does credit repair. And even though there's a fee that's charged for that, if they end up going through the process and buying at closing, I reimburse them that fee. So they get their credit repaired and they're also able to get qualified in purchasing their home. And you mentioned millennials, which a lot of them might be even first-time home buyers. I really enjoy working with some first-time home buyers. I think it's the mom factor in me where, like I want to hold their hand through the process because they don't have any clue what's going on. And I like to kind of be it's very gratifying for me to kind of take care of them along the way.
I love that about you. And the fact, look, it's a win-win-win, right? Just like you said, they're going to get their credit repaired by a professional, permanently fixed. They're going to be able to buy a house, and the cost, you're going to offset at closing whatever they had to spend with the company to get that done. If they use you as a buyer's agent, that is a win all the way around. Now, I popped something up earlier. I don't know if you had a chance to see it, but somebody named Stacy J. Lambright said that staging said, wow, that service can easily run thousands normally. That's a huge bonus to Beth's clients. So she sees a big value in that. And she happens to be a really big real estate agent. If you haven't met her yet, she's a monster. So monster agent. So she is a go-getter on that. So that's great. So we covered buyers, sellers, investors. We've got a credit repair program going on, things like that. Is there anything you'd want to add? If there's people out there who are thinking about getting real estate license, right, that know you, maybe there's other professionals like you are thinking about transferring in life, doing something different. Or if you know any agents that are out there that know you from way back, what would you have to tell them about EXP Realty, Beth?
So there are a few agents out there that I know that I went to school with years ago, and we need to get together and talk because I think EXP, with the way that they have flipped the real estate business model upside down and really made each agent an owner versus having to go through the pain, not the pain, but having to go through the timing and everything of getting into being a broker and whatnot, and all the training, the technology. I mean, I can't begin to go on and on. I mean, I've affiliated myself with some other real estate agencies in the past, and great people, awesome, but the technology behind what EXP offers and the support is bar none. It's over the top.
I love that, Beth. And young people like you and I and Stacy, right? We're not retiring for another 50 years, but retirement's something we think about, right?
Yeah.
And so what I want to say to any agents that are out there, if you're watching, whether it's day one for you or you're thinking about getting in, retirement's something you have to think about, because the old school plan of retiring for real estate agents was to sell houses until you die. EXP has a program, exactly what Beth said, talking about immediately from day one, you have part ownership in the company through our stock plan. We have a residual income component where you can earn monthly income outside of your own personal production. We have the best split in the industry for top level performers. It's called the Icon Agent Program. It's incredible. We have a healthcare plan. Just like Beth mentioned, our technology is crazy. You get KV Core included, which is a artificial intelligence lead gen software system that's coming in. And we have the best training and mentorship in the world because we're all financially aligned as part owners of the company. So we're super excited, Beth. As you can tell, I'm jacked up to have you part of the organization, and we can't wait. So if you're out there, if you're a buyer, seller, investor, hit Beth up. Her number's on here. You can text her, give her a call. If you're an agent or thinking about becoming an agent, hit her up, sit down, have a conversation, and we'll go from there. Anything else you want to add, Beth, before we jump off here?
No, I can't express how much I appreciate the mentorship and everything that it offers. And I'm super excited to just continue to keep rolling into this journey. And like I said, I can't say enough about it.
Well, it's great. We're super excited too. So thanks everybody for jumping on. I will see you soon. Beth, I'll see you here soon. We'll be antivirus. We'll mask up and everything when we meet up.
Sounds good.
See you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.